Hi everyone. In this video, we'll look at how we can uh, put records into a Google Sheet file automatically from Airtable. Okay, so idea is that we want to basically put across some reports into the Google Sheet, let's say related to tasks in a services company. Okay, so let me quickly share my screen and we'll get started. By the way, I am an AI automations consultant. So if you want to have a one-on-one call with me to understand how your business could be automated, organized to help you increase efficiency, remove your manual tasks, hop on a call with me and I'll be able to consult with you, help you, what direction you can take and take it from there. Link is there in the description. So coming back to the video, let me quickly share my screen. I have here, as you can see, uh, the project schema. It contains tables like contacts, projects, you know, uh, projects which are being given to this company by the contacts or by the customers. Okay. So contacts contains the project name, services which they are looking for. Assuming this is a software development company. Okay. Stage of the project, start date, and the tasks associated with the project. Okay. And obviously services is linked with is a linked column linked with the services table here, which is a master table on the services which this company provides. Tasks is again the tasks table, which contains all the tasks which the employees of this company are doing on a daily basis to complete the projects. Okay, and then you are basically also connecting those tasks to the project they are associated with, um, and we are looking up or retrieving the project stage for that project, and each task could be associated with only one project. Okay, along with that you have task status as well, whether it is to do, in progress, done, whatever. So this is what the schema is all about. You need not worry about other tables like inquiry and offers for this video. What we want to do is we want to basically push all the tasks of projects which are in development phase. So there is a project stage. Currently, as you can see, there are two projects in development phase. Okay. So I want to basically push the tasks, which are in projects in development phase. Okay? That is what I intend to do with the automation. Okay. So how can we do that? Now, the way to do that is, let's quickly go to the automations tab here. Let me create a new automation for you. Okay, let's say and to Google Sheet. Okay, and we will first add a trigger. The trigger is on basically schedule time. We want to get this report at regular intervals. We want to keep on appending records to this file. Okay, which would be stored in the Google Drive. Okay, so that the person concerned can keep on checking that file on a daily basis with the new task getting updated. So let's say at a scheduled time interval, for now, let me select weeks, every once a week. Okay, so let me select, let's say, Friday, as today is Friday. Okay, and then we can kind of test this trigger here. Okay, as you can see, the trigger was passed, and the next step which I want to do here is find the records. Okay, so I want to find all the tasks of projects which are in development phase. Okay, so let me quickly, and as you would have already, as I mentioned, There is a tasks table which is connected to projects, and project stage is something which we are looking up from the project table. So we are concerned with the tasks table here. I've already created a view known as dev phase, where we are filtering on project stage development phase. Either you can use this view. Okay, let me go ahead and use the view, or I can put, condition where, let's say, task title is not empty, so that we know, that all the tasks or a new task coming in which has task title not empty needs to go to this Google Sheet. Let me select the view for now. The view is dev phase. Okay. So these are the records we are getting. Uh, these 5 tasks here. Okay. Which are under, which are basically belonging to projects under development phase. Okay. Next, what we want to do is we want to push these records into the Google Sheet. So what we can do is select Google Sheets here, append row. Okay. And then select Google Sheet account. So I already have this account configured at my end. If you don't have that already created, you can click on this connect new Google Sheets account, and it will ask you to log into your Google account and give the authentication. So for now, we select that already existing Google account, Google Sheets account I have. Then next thing, it asks you to select the Google Sheet file. I have only one Google Sheet file. So I've selected that project report file, which I showed to you in that sheet 1 tab. And that project report file contains all these different uh, columns. So for each column, we can basically go ahead and do the mapping of the fields coming from the tasks table. First column is task name, that gets mapped to the task title here. The basically the data which we retrieved from the find records action. And then the second column is related to project name. So let's quickly map the project name here on the find records option. Project name would be under field values, projects name. Okay. Then we move to project stage. Again, find records, field values, and the projects. Okay, let me quickly field values, project stage is here. Okay. The value of project stage and the name. Task stage. Task stage would be again there on the find records. Task stage is nothing but task status. Okay. So we basically map the name of the task status. Here we map the name of the project name, project stage. Last but not the least is the assignee, which again would be there. So put the name here of the assignee. And now what we can do is we can test this particular action quickly to see if the records are getting appended. So this step was successfully executed. And as you can see, the task getting created here. Okay. Okay, so I think it is putting all the tasks in one particular row. Um, because we are appending a row to a Google Sheet in this one action. So what it is doing is it is putting uh, all the tasks under one row, under one cell only. Okay. Uh, it found the records, and then all the records. It found all the records. So that is why it is putting those records into the Google Sheet. I think there could be a way in which we can, if let's say I do it on condition, let's try that. The task title is not empty. Okay. Again, it is giving all these different records only. And then we append a new row to the spreadsheet. Okay. So I think we can change the formatting. That's not a very big deal. So idea was to basically create an automation where you know how we can push the data into Google Sheets. I think with some formatting and some advanced options, we should be able to push each record into the Google Sheet one by one. That should be possible. Yes, so yeah, since there is only one option currently known as append row on Google Sheets, that is why it is basically appending it as a list, and all the records get basically put into one cell only. On the other hand, one workaround which you can have here is, instead of having this as a scheduled trigger which runs every day, every week, what you can do is you can have a trigger uh, on a new task created. As and when a new as and when a new task gets created, what would happen is you would put the status, let's say, for that task to be to do. So what you can do here is, let me quickly show you this new automation so you get an idea what I'm talking about. So you can add a trigger on when record matches condition. Select this particular option on tasks. Condition is when task status is to do. Okay. And one more condition is, at least task title is non-empty. Then only you trigger this particular automation. And once you do that, so and also you don't want this to get duplicated. So if task again comes back to do, then this will not get triggered, because task title, uh, uh, I think it will get triggered because task title is anyway non-empty. So uh, what you can do here is, let me quickly choose record here. So let's say I choose this record, and the advantage of using this particular trigger is that each record, it basically happens on one record at a time, because at one point in time we will only create one task and change its status or put its status to do, and then this automation starts to work. Okay, that is the advantage of using this trigger. In the old automation, we were actually uh, getting or finding the records for a particular condition, which means it's not restricted to only one task. You understood, right? So this record got chosen. Second thing I want to do here is select Google Sheets, append row option, and then I select a Google Sheets account, and I select from Google Drive that project report. Okay, I selected this file. I select a worksheet, sheet 1, and then I can choose the mapping quickly. Okay, so here it would be the task title. As you can see, it is only getting mapped to one title, which is of that particular record. This is the project name. Okay, project stage. The task stage or status. Uh, and last but not the least, the assignee. Okay. Let's quickly test this action to see, if this particular automation is working. So yes, this is working. Just don't worry about, these two rows here. Whatever you wanted to do is working because this gets triggered on one task. As a new task is created or changes its status to do, the automation will get triggered. So yes, this is what I wanted to cover in the video. Hope it was informative and you came to know how you can automate the record update to Google Sheets from Airtable. And if you have any query with respect to how you can automate your business, organize your tasks, and increase efficiency, reduce costs, kindly hop on a call with me. Link is there in the description. I'll be happy to help you and we can take it from there. So yes, signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. By the way, please like and subscribe if you want more videos coming in with respect to automation.